So we have here S sub n is 63. That's our S sub 6 is equal to, remember, our fraction bar should be always aligned with the equal sign. A sub 1 is unknown times 1 minus 2 raised to, there are 6 over 1 minus 2. Okay. Now we will have, this is, shortcut na natin, this is negative 1, cross multiply, that's negative 63. Okay. Is equal to A sub 1 times 2 raised to 6. The answer is, what is that? 2 raised to 6. 2 raised to 6 is 64. So that's 1 minus 64. Okay? And 1 minus 64 is negative 63. So that is negative 63 here, multiplied by negative 1, by A sub 1, is equal to negative 63. Divide both sides by negative 63. Negative 63. A sub 1 is equal to 1. Okay na? So that's it. Thumbs up if that is already clear to us. Okay, let's wait for the rest of our classmates. Okay, thank you. Paki-SS to those who are copying the process. Okay, now let's move on to the next concern, which is the infinite geometric series. Okay, ito ang may technique. Please listen carefully. Some of your classmates were confused, especially kasi hindi nila alam kung ano ba talaga, how will we know if the infinite geometric sequence has a sum or none. I'll give you a list of infinite geometric series here and help me identify which has a sum and which doesn't have. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, we have here 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus 16 plus ... That's 1. We also have 16 plus 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1 plus ... We also have 1. Lagi na lang akong 1. Let's have here 10 plus 100 plus 1,000 plus ... And another example is 1,000 plus 100 plus 10 plus ... And finally, parang gusto ko magdagdag pa ng number 6 dito. Let's have here 3 plus 9 plus 27 plus ... And another is 27 plus 9 plus 3 plus ... Okay. Now, I don't know if you noticed something among the given that I gave you, but in our chat box, I want you to analyze our given. Three of those infinite geometric series have a sum, and 3 of those don't have. So therefore, in our chat box, type the number of the geometric series, infinite geometric series that has a sum. I repeat, in our chat box, try to analyze the given. Remember, Makinig, makinig. Don't look at your modules. Don't look at your modules. I want you to analyze the problem. Listen carefully. Imagine these are all infinite numbers. These are all infinite numbers. Which of these numbers do you think has a sum and which doesn't have? Yung mga doesn't have, yun yung mga hindi mo masusukat kasi hindi natatapos yung mga numbers. Did you get the process? So, in our chat box, kindly type in which among this geometric series, only type the numbers 1 to 6, are infinite geometric series with sum. Go. Try it. I'm waiting. Linnea got it. Kent got it. Isaiah got it. Naze, try again. Siyempre, pag try again, automatic yung isang partner na. Alexa got it. Gabriel, check. Marian, try again. Carl, try again. Okay. Nagkakaiba-iba na ng mga sagot nila. Okay, sige. Tuloy-tuloy lang. Some are still unsure. Okay. Okay. Sige. One of your classmates even said all. Okay. Actually, not all have the sum here. Okay. Everybody, listen now. Listen carefully. So listen very carefully. This is what we will do in identifying which has a sum and which doesn't have. Makinig mabuti. Makiramdam. 1 plus 2, 3 plus 4, 7 plus 8, 15 plus 16, 31, so on and so forth. Do you think if this is the flow of our geometric series, will you end up with a sum if the numbers do not end? Palagay niyo ba, matatapos kayo magpa-plus dyan kung hindi na matatapos yung mga numbers? Of course not. Look at this. We have 16, 8, 4, 2, 1. What do you think is the next number here? It's 1/2. Tapos hatiin mo pa 1/4. Hatiin mo pa 1/8. Hatiin mo 1/16. Hatiin mo pa 1/32. Hatiin mo pa 1/64. What do you think? What happens to the value of this? Does it get bigger or does it get smaller and smaller and smaller?
Smaller po.
It's smaller and smaller. Ito decreasing. Kung napapansin niyo, this is decreasing. Okay? Ito naman, this is increasing in number. So if it is increasing in number, remember, you will just get tired of adding all the numbers because you will not get the sum. Simply because the numbers do not end. These are infinite numbers. At hanggang matuwa na kayo, halimbawa, try mo mang i-add yung mga numbers na yan, tumanda ka na, makilala mo na yung apo mo sa mga tuhod, hindi mo pa makukuha yung sum nito because the numbers never end. Remember that. Unlike here, 16 plus 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1, tapos magiging 1/2, 1/4, 1/32. If you will look at this, 1/32, look at the number, it's 0.03. Lumiliit. Let's have another 64. Lumiliit. Let's have another 128. Lumiliit. Another 128 times 2. Lumiliit na lumiliit. Times 2, lumiliit. Times 2, lumiliit. Hanggang sa kakatuloy-tuloy mo dyan, all the remaining numbers will become 0, and 0, and 0, and 0, and 0, and 0, and 0. Hanggang sa you will end up with the complex numbers na puro 0.00000000000, which is just equivalent to 0. Did you get the process? Therefore, if we will just analyze here without looking at the condition yet, remember, if the number is increasing, 10, 100, 1,000, it doesn't have the sum. But if it is getting smaller, it's decreasing, this has a sum. Because eventually, the values will just become 0.0000000, which is equivalent to 0. Okay? This doesn't have, and this has a sum. Okay? So, which are the infinite geometric series that have sum? That's the number 2, that's the number 4, and that's the number 6. Remember, basta't pababa yung value mo, it has a sum. But if it increases, it doesn't have a sum because the number never ends. Got it? Thumbs up if you got that concept. Okay. Para kahit hindi na kayo hindi nyo na tinitingnan yung condition na to, you will know the answer. Okay? Now, let's go to this condition so that you will understand it better. Let's have this. It says here, we have a condition. The absolute value of your common ratio should be less than 1. When we say absolute value, whether it's negative or positive, disregard the sign, you will just look at the positive value, the value of the number. And it should be less than 1. Okay? So therefore, if it's greater than 1, it doesn't have a sum. For example, let's have the examples a while ago. We have 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus ... and the other one is 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1 plus ... Okay. Without looking at the condition, which has a sum, the blue or the red? Say your answer, please.
Red.
Red po.
Exactly. The red one has the answer, has the sum. Now, if we will analyze the condition, let's try. We will get the common ratio 2 divided by 1. 2 divided by 1. Let's use blue. Kasi blue yung ginamit ko dito. Here. So we have, we have 2 divided by 1. That's 2. What's the absolute value of 2? That is 2. Is 2 less than 1? Yes or no?
No.
No. Kaya nga, wala itong sum. Got it? Now, let's try this. 4, let's use red, kasi red ito. We have 4 over 8, divide. The answer is 1/2. Okay? Absolute value of 1/2, that is 1/2 still. Is 1/2 less than 1?
Yes.
Yes. So, therefore, this one has a sum. Got it? So, your choice how to identify the value or to identify which has a sum, whether by using the condition or by using or by identifying the decreasing numbers. Got it? I showed you 2 ways on how to solve or how to identify. Let's try this. Since it has a sum, what's the sum in that case? We just have to use the formula in finding the sum of this given. So the given was 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1, plus 1 plus ... Okay. So our common ratio is, we know this already, 1/2 as computed a while ago. And our A sub 1 is 8. S lang siya, it's not S sub n because there's just one sum here. Okay? Let's solve. The S is equal to A sub 1, that's 8, over 1 minus 1/2. Okay? And then 8 over 1 minus 1/2 is 1/2. Okay? When you press it in your calculator, you can solve it immediately. Pero if you want to solve it here, this becomes 8 times reciprocal of 1/2, that becomes 2 over 1. And when you multiply it, that becomes 16. Okay? And that is the sum of our infinite geometric series. Hanggang 16 lang siya. Why? Because the remaining numbers will become 0 and 0, 0, infinitely zero numbers. Got it? Is infinite geometric series clear to you now? Thumbs up if you got it correctly. If it's already clear to you. Thank you. Paki-SS na lang to those who are copying the process. Okay. Shall we have an example for this? Okay, let's have this example. Let's have go find the value of the series. Go. Chat your answers when you're done. Set, go back to your computation. And then we have our R, which is 100 divided by 1,000. That is 1 over 10. That's our common ratio. Okay? And that's all that we need. Pababa yung value, so therefore it has a sum. So, your S is equal to 1,000 over 1 minus 1 over 10. And 1 over 10 is just the same as 1 over 9. 1 minus 1 over 10 is equal to 1 over 9. Okay? Ay, di pala na 1 over 9, sorry. It's at 1 over 9, sorry. Guwapo lang, naluluto din. 9 over 10. Ayun, 9 over 10. Ayun, sorry for that. It's 9 over 10. And then, when we solve this further, so just copy our numerator, that's 1,000. Multiply it by the reciprocal of our denominator. Magkakawaligtad sila. Reciprocal, that becomes 10 over 9. The reciprocal. That's how we do the fraction. Okay, and then just multiply 1,000 times 10. That's 10,000 over 9. That's the answer. And if you press that in your calculator, the answer is 1,111.11. Or any of the two answers are accepted. Okay? Did you get the correct process? Thumbs up if you already understood the process. Okay, thank you so much. So, let's have, okay na tayo dito? One more example or move na tayo?
Okay na po.
Okay na po? Pwede magsalita?
Okay na
Sige.
po.
Okay na po.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Paulit-ulit lang yan. Okay. Let's move on now with the, kanina we had our, the geometric mean, which was just a mean. Isang piraso lang. What about if we have geometric means? We are asked to find the geometric means. What will we do? Okay. Ready? Gusto niyo yun o wag na? Okay lang yan? Let's have it. Okay. You have like that in your summative assessment so that you will be reviewed as well. Okay? So, if that's the case, what we need to use as the formula is the geometric sequence formula. You will go back to your geometric sequence formula. Okay, but later on, let's try to discover if there is a faster way to solve the process. Okay, Let's have this as an example. Insert 4 geometric means between 1 and 32. Game. So, insert 4 geometric means between 1 and 32. What do you want? Would you like to try it or explain muna? I think you're, okay, explain daw muna. Okay, sige. So, simple lang to. All we have to do is to find the common ratio. All we need to do is to get the common ratio. And how will we do the common ratio? Let's use this formula. So, we need to solve for R. A sub n, that's 32. So, ibig sabihin, if we will draw this, we will have 1. For geometric means, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 32. These are the 4 geometric means in between 1 and 32. So, therefore, how many terms are they? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So, n is equal to 6. So, our sixth term, the last term, is 32. Okay? Is equal to, our first term is 1. Times, our common ratio is missing, raised to n minus 1. And the n is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 minus 1. And as simple as 5 na lang. Okay? Now, so that becomes 32 is equal to 1 times r raised to 5. That's r raised to 5. Now, to get the root, to get the ratio, the common ratio is, if this is r raised to 5, ang kontra niyan is the fifth root. So, get the fifth root of both sides. So, your r then will become, press this in your calculator, the answer will be 2. After getting your common ratio, we just have to multiply manually the common ratio from the first term onwards. Okay? So that will become 1 times 2, that's 2. 2 times 2, that's 4. 4 times 2, that's 8. And 8 times 2, that is 16. And of course, 16 times 2, the answer is 32. That's how we find the geometric means between the given terms. Okay? Paki-SS muna. Please SS. Analyze the process. And I'll give you some more examples afterwards. Okay? So, shortcut. Saan yung shortcut? I'll teach you the shortcut for the common ratio. Makaramdam. Given this. Ready? To get the common ratio, you just have to divide 32 by 1. So that is the last term, a sub n over a sub 1. Okay? After that, after getting that, bigyan ko ng space, a sub n over a sub 1, and then get the root, but what's in the index, just count the number of movements. The number of movements is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. O para siyang 6 minus 1. Kung 6 terms siya minus 1, that's 5. The movements is 5. So, this is the process for the formula. Ayusin natin. R is equal to n minus 1, n minus 1 truth of a sub n over a sub 1. Okay? Nadagdagan tuloy tayo ng bagong formula, pero that's a lot easier to do if we know the process. Okay, let's try another example. Ready? Ready? Let's try another example. This time, it's you who will do the process. Chat me your answer when you're finished. Ready? Insert 3 geometric means between one, lagi na lang akong 1 and 81. Go. Insert 3 geometric means between 1 and 81. Send me via PM, chat PM, your 3 geometric means. Go. Eddie Viel got it. Linnea got it. Charles check. Katrina check. Gabriel check. Set. Isa lang yung nabigay mo. Give me 2 more. 2 more answers. Vincent, try again. Kent check. Marian check. Abigail check. Meg check. Maze check. Jasper check. Jarek check. Set check. Nakumpleto na yung set ni Chet. Nakumpleto na yung set ni Set. Kyla check. Princess check. Pauline check. Very good. You're doing good. I'm waiting for the rest. Okay. Alexa check. Luisa check. Rosalia, try again. Try again, Rosalia. Ready? We have here 1. 3 geometric means 1, 2, 3, and then 81. Okay, let's do the process. So, let's have here n. Ilang movements to? 1, 2, 3. Ay, ito ako biasang mamilang. Ulit, pangit. So, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 or 5 terms, 5 minus 1, that's 4. So, 4th root of 81 over 1. And the 4th root of 81 is 3. So, that's my common ratio. Tama? Okay, and then 1 times 3, that's 3. 3 times 3, that's 27. 3 times 3, that's 9. And then 3 times 3, that's 27. And of course, 3 times 3 as well, that's also 81. And these are the 3 geometric means. Got it? One more. Ready? Ready? Insert 2 geometric means between 5 go. Chat me your answers. Okay, your classmates are getting it correctly. Very good. Linnea check, Charles check, Marian check, Kent check, Earl check, Katrina correct, Jasper correct, Edibiel correct, Pauline correct, Kyla correct, Princess correct, Donna correct, Vincent check. Oh, Meg, what happened? Go back, Meg. May kulang yata sa'yo, Meg. Carl check. Abigail check. Gabriel check. Meg finally check. Jarek check. Louisa check. Okay. So I guess you already got the process. So, just to show you the process, R is equal to n minus 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 minus 1. That's cube root of 625 over 5. 625 divided by 5 is the cube root of 125. And the cube root of 125 is 5. Therefore, that is your common ratio. Then just multiply 5 times 5, that's 25. And 5 times 5, that's 125. And of course, 125 times 5, that's also 625. That's it. So, thank you for that.